Hey guys, Amanda here. Following up from today's team meeting, I'm going to be showing you how to create a custom social media campaign to advertise your listings. So here we are in Command. You're going to start by looking here on the left-hand side, and we're going to find the campaigns button. And that is where we're at right now. This is the landing page. Here you can see the campaign that we ran last week and all the information pertinent to this ad. You can see how long we ran it, our total budget, the cost per click. We ended up getting about 7,000 impressions and 11 clicks. So that's where we get this $2.27. Our goal as well was to attract buyers, which is what we can see over here. We can see that this is now completed. We can also go to all active, past, or archived campaigns as well. So what we're going to do to start is just go up here to the create a new campaign and click that button. We'll go ahead and choose the social paid ad. And for now, we're just going to call this one a test. Here's where you can choose what your goal is. Let's say you want to advertise an open house that you're holding this weekend. You might want to do advertise listing. Attract listings is going to try to attract sellers. Event awareness, maybe you're holding an event in your neighborhood. That might be a good one to use. Attract buyers is what we're going to use. This is the one that you'll want to click to get leads. So our ad is going to run on Facebook, but we could actually have it run on all three of these platforms simultaneously. You'll want to choose which one you prefer to use. You can do more than one. And then we'll just set up campaign. So from here, this is our blank landing spot. So what we'll want to do first and foremost is add in the listing that we want to advertise. So this searches the entire United States. You can see right now, my listings are showing up. We'll want to change this to all listings. And here we're going to keep this active because we're only going to be advertising an active listing. And for the purposes of this, I'm not going to be digging too deep into any listing in particular. I'm just going to go ahead and choose, well, let's see here. Maybe something in Portland. Okay, let's choose this one. This one looks cute. Okay. So you can see now, once I clicked select on that listing, this is now auto-populating with the picture and the description from RMLS. We'll want to customize this, and I'll show you how to do that. For now, we can skip name and goal, as this is already the information we filled in from the previous screen. So our campaign name and attract buyers, we're all good on that one. Add text is where we can bring some personality to the listing. This, again, is pulled directly from RMLS, and this might be great information, but it's not what is going to drive people to sign up with you. So we're just going to go ahead and delete that. So here is where we're going to say something like, brand new on market, this stylish Southwest home, let's say Southwest Portland home, has everything you've wanted, including the most charming backyard. Here we are enticing people to want to check out more pictures. For more pics and price, click below. And then I'm going to throw a couple more emojis in. Let's do a couple down points so that people know where to click, and then maybe I'll throw in the little house emoji here. Okay, so that looks pretty good so far. We've got the main picture, we've got a fun catchphrase up top. Okay, headline. This is what is going to be in the biggest, boldest text down below the picture. There's lots of great ideas of what you can put on this. And if you go into some of the Command Facebook sites, people have been posting some ads that have been really successful for them. And so you might be able to dig in a little bit more and see something that's going to be really effective for your own listing. For today, let's just go ahead and put "Be in This Home" by Christmas. Let's say maybe New Year's, more inclusive. For as little as, and it's a $300,000 house, so maybe we say $15,000 down. You could even do $1,200 a month, maybe something like that. Under the description, you could write a little bit about what the home is. We could say fabulous 3-bed, 2-bath home on a 1/4 acre. This one won't last. Pretty compelling. Okay, we're going to save that text. Add media. This is where we can edit the images or add in additional images. So right now we just have the one picture pulled. That's going to be the first picture that's available from your RMLS. What we can also do is add in a video. Let's say you've taken a virtual tour of the home. You could do that, or we could do multiple images. Let's select multiple images. We're going to want to reselect the first picture and then do preview and crop. You can change the ratio and width depending on what platform you're using this, but since Facebook is our default, we're just going to stick with what they have it listed at here. And then we're just going to hit save. So now we've saved one image. To add in another image, we're going to click add image. And here all of the images from RMLS are pulled. We're not going to go through and add in every single one of these images because that's not effective. What we want is to drive traffic for people to sign up with us, and if we give them all the information right out the gate, they're going to be less likely to do that. So people love living spaces, people love kitchens, bathrooms, masters, and backyards. So let's do a great kitchen shot next. Again, same process. We're going to click Save Image. We'll add in another image. Let's do this really cool stairway. And click Save. Yep. Is that working? There we go. Save. And we'll do a final backyard. How about this one? This one looks pretty neat. Okay, and you can see over here, it's updating in real time on the right-hand side. And this is the way that the ad will show up on Facebook. So you can see what it's going to look like. People can scroll through manually or it will rotate. And then we're just going to go ahead and save the ad media. We don't need to add in more than that. For the Facebook ad, now you will need to go ahead and link your Facebook to your command, and you can do that through settings, and it's just a matter of accepting Facebook's terms and conditions. Here we're using Heather's account, and she is linked to PDX Property Group. So we're going to select that as the page that we're going to be posting to. You can see here that she also has other pages that she manages, and if you wanted to post to, let's say, your personal page, you could do that as well. We're going to post to the Professional PDX Property Group page. You will end up keeping this Use Facebook Lead Generation form as is. Keep that box checked. If you can't check that box when you're filling this out, it means you have not yet accepted the terms and conditions. From there, we're going to select what our button call to action label is. The button feature will stay the same, but what it says varies. And we always recommend that you click learn more as opposed to sign up or apply, just because people are going to be a little bit turned off by those terms. But learn more is pretty easy, I think, for people to wrap their head around. A follow-up URL destination is the link that is going to take you to if you were to click on the banner down here. So a couple questions. What do you want people to do with this information? Do you want to drive them to your personal page? Do you want to gather their information? Do you want them to see, let's say, your Zillow page or your KW page? You could even do a site here in Command and build your own backend platform for this listing. So we could have a specific site built for this listing that we link this to. And I'll do that in another video down the road. But for now, let's just link them to Chris's webpage. This will drive traffic to his PDX Property Group site. And that is only if people end up clicking this link. If they end up clicking learn more, we will still be able to capture their lead information. So now that that's filled in, we'll scroll down here and our target audience is going to be a custom audience. You could target your database and that will pull the information from people in your database and advertise directly to them on Facebook. That might be good for reinforcing your brand to people that already know you. But what we want to do is we want to get new clients. We want new people that might not know about us to see this listing, feel compelled to want to reach out to us and learn more. So since this home is in Portland, we're going to click Portland and we're going to keep this radius the same. You unfortunately can't go lower than 15. So that is the very bare minimum that we have to work with. But what we can do is we can target our audience. And this is where Facebook analytics really help us out. Facebook knows what we've been looking at online and we'll use that to our benefit. So here we're going to pull up Zillow. Let's say people that are browsing Zillow on the internet might want to be looking at this home that we have for sale. We could add in Trulia. We could add in Realtor. I think Realtor.com will here. Oh, yeah, populates right there. Let's add in insurance. How about renters insurance? This will target first-time home buyers. So you don't want to go crazy with targeting. I would say limit it to 5 max. And these are really good terms to use as a way of starting out. You can see here on the right what the target audience is. And we're just going to click Save. Duration and budget, this is where you determine how long you want your ad to run and how much you're willing to spend. So let's say we'll start this campaign tomorrow. Unfortunately, you can't start it on the same day that you create the ad. It has to be the next day, and that's because it starts at 12:01. And then we're going to run this ad for, well, let's say 5 days at a budget of $25. So here it says daily per channel. So if we were to have Instagram, that number would look a little bit different than Facebook. Let's say if you're running both at the same time, it will have $2.50 per channel. So since we're just running this through Facebook, this will stay $5 per day for the 5 days that we're running it. We recommend somewhere between $3 and $5 per day. So if you're running an ad for 3 days for an open house, let's say Wednesday through Friday, and you only want to spend $3, boom, you've got $9 in for your Facebook ad. So we're going to save the duration and budget. And from here, you're just going to want to make sure that everything else looks great. Once you publish, you cannot go back and edit. So just make sure that it looks good. And then you're going to go ahead and hit Publish Campaign. It's going to ask you which card you want to use. You can save a card on file. And then since I'm not publishing this ad, I'm just going to go ahead and click Save as a Draft, which you can do with any of yours as well at any time. I'll show you just a couple other fun things that you can do with this. So here you can see, here's our old completed ad and here's our draft. If you click these three dots on the outside, you can go to edit, you can duplicate it, or you can archive it. So let's say you already ran this ad and you want to do it again. You can just duplicate the ad, update the date and time that you want to start, and hit go again. Here, since it's not live, we don't have any of the analytics quite yet, but it will populate once your ad is up and running. And let's click this one that we've already completed. If we do get any leads captured, and again, this is going to be leads captured through that Facebook button, that Learn More button that we have, you will actually be able to click this, and a list of the leads that you generated from that listing are going to show up here. It's going to have the name, when they visited that link, if you've contacted them. The system tag is going to populate with the address that they clicked on. And from there, you can actually set them up on a drip campaign and stay in touch with them and convert that lead. One other thing that I would recommend is you can take screenshots of your listings. Let's say Mr. and Mrs. Seller of 101st Avenue here, we're asking what you've been doing lately to help drive traffic to their listing. Well, you can just take a screenshot of this and you can say, well, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, I have shown this home, I've advertised this home online and 6,908 people have viewed it. And I think that's a great way of showing your value to sellers. So again, play around with this, see how you can use it to better your business, make your life a little bit easier. And I hope that was really helpful. Let me know if you guys have any questions or if there's anything else we could do to help you. Thanks so much. Have a great day, guys.